Have you ever heard of a man so strong he tore a lion apart with his bare hands, or brought down an entire building just by pushing two pillars? This isn't a superhero movie. This is the true story of Samson, one of the most fascinating and powerful figures in the Bible. So sit back and let's dive into the unforgettable story of Samson, the man with incredible strength, a complicated heart, and a lesson that still speaks to us today. Our story begins long ago, in ancient Israel. At the time, the Israelites were under the control of a group called the Philistines. They were enemies, and the Israelites were struggling. In a small town, an angel appeared to a woman who was unable to have children. The angel told her something incredible: she would have a son. But not just any son. This boy would be chosen by God to begin freeing Israel from the Philistines. His name would be Samson. But there was a catch. Samson had to live under a special vow called the Nazirite vow. That meant he couldn't drink alcohol, touch anything dead, or cut his hair. If he followed these rules, God would give him unbelievable strength. As Samson grew up, it became clear. This guy was different. He was incredibly strong. One time, a lion attacked him, and he ripped it apart with his bare hands. Another time, he killed 1,000 Philistine soldiers with just the jawbone of a donkey. Yep, a donkey's jawbone. But here's the thing, Samson had a weakness. Not physical, his weakness was his impulses. He often acted without thinking, especially when it came to women. He married a Philistine woman, which upset his family because she was from the enemy nation. The marriage ended badly, and things spiraled into violence and revenge. Samson burned Philistine fields by tying torches to foxes' tails and letting them loose. The Philistines hated him. But they were also afraid because no one could stop him. And then came Delilah. Samson fell in love with her. But what he didn't know was that the Philistines had secretly bribed Delilah to find out the secret of his strength. She asked him again and again, "What makes you so strong?" At first he lied to her, but after enough nagging and manipulation, Samson finally gave in. He told her the truth. "If my hair is cut, I'll lose all my strength." That night, while he slept, Delilah cut his hair. And just like that, his strength vanished. The Philistines captured him. They blinded him and threw him in prison. It looked like Samson's story was over. But this isn't just a story about failure, it's also about redemption. While in prison, Samson's hair started to grow back. And during a huge celebration, the Philistines brought him out to mock him. They chained him between two massive pillars in a temple full of people. Samson prayed one last time, "God, give me strength just once more." With all his might, Samson pushed the pillars apart. The entire building collapsed, killing thousands, including Samson himself. He died, but in doing so, he defeated more enemies in that one moment than he had during his whole life. Samson's story is full of action and drama, but it also teaches us something important. Even the strongest people have weaknesses. And even when we mess up badly, there's always a chance for redemption. Samson wasn't perfect, far from it. But in the end, he turned back to God and fulfilled his purpose. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories made simple.